Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Blue. I just wanted to do a quick video just about some ideas that I have been sort of throwing around in my brain for the last few days or so. And yeah, eventually, let me turn this down just a little bit. Eventually, I wanna kind of get to the bottom line of what it is that I'm trying to do here, and basically ultimately provide you, the listener, the opportunity to see, video game sports in a kind of different light on multiple levels. The first level, of course, being, entertainment value, what you're going to get out of the product. Is this fun? Is it not? Is it something that, are there things lacking? Are there things really cool being done? The reason why I'm showing, of course, this game is because I feel like this game has a lot of those, positive attributes. It has negative things too, but also the second factor of what I want to kind of get to is economy and maintaining the sort of economic value for what it is that you're going to go out there and spend, sometimes $60 for. So first and foremost, the reason why games like this no longer exist, this is All Pro Football 2K8, by the way. You can get this game at GameStop right now for $4.99 if you have a 10% discount card, which you should, because most people buy games, use games anyway. So if you should, you can knock another, another little dollar or so off that, 50 cents off that. So it's really inexpensive. I believe that it is easily, not quite possibly, this is no longer a debate. I think for me personally, I think it is the quintessential animation-based football game that you can buy right now. It doesn't have all the pro teams, of course, as you know. It didn't have the NFL license, but look at that play. You know what I mean? Look at that, and he's gone. He's gone. This is in demo mode. Of course, Eugene Robinson makes the tackle. Too late. Anyway, but this game flows really well. The animations are really nice. You don't see a lot of repeat animations. There has to be thousands. There just has to be thousands. I would go as far as to say that this game has at least 3 times the animation that the current Madden has. Look at it. Look at it for yourself, presentation-wise. If you have to have NFL teams, I would recommend NFL 2K5, another game that was produced by 2K Sports. Or you can find it under ESPN NFL 2K5. The ESPN integration in that game was flawless, and it has not been attempted or in any way, shape, or form implemented in the Madden franchise at all. Yet you'll see on the back of the cover, powered by ESPN. It's like ESPN they're just a name. And I wonder what that's about. Why the ESPN whole just treatment hasn't been done for Madden just yet. I don't really know with that. You saw a little bit of it in the college football title this year, the ESPN sort of overlays and things of that nature. So, but if you have to have an NFL sort of a game, I would still recommend NFL 2K5 right now. Graphically, you're not going to get all the stuff, but it is feature heavy. Feature heavy, even for the standards of today, I believe. They've also got some awesome tutorial manuals built into the game that break down not just the game itself, like the video game, but like the game of football. Like it's like a 150-page booklet in the game on the disc that breaks down all kinds of different football terminology, just random football terminology. It's really, really cool. This is 2K5. Again, just ultimately the best sports football game, animation-based, with an NFL license out there. Clearly, this game came out about 3 or 4 years later, 3 years later than 2K5. So they had on the field really, really put together a strong animation system. It plays like 2K5, but at the same time it doesn't. So again, this has my stamp of approval. Right now, I know cats like Brozales are working on some rosters for this game, some NFL rosters, and all with 5-star players. So I'm all for that, man. I really do. After playing Madden, this year's Madden, last year's Madden, the one that I own, Backbreaker. Ultimately, I've kind of come back to where I started, and you know, I've given everybody their due. I've done videos on all the games, the goods, the bads, except for Madden, because again, I never really found anything outside of the beautiful animation system and things of that nature. But the animation system is broken. Let me remind you, the animations in Madden are not bad. They're just too few. You know. If they were to triple the amount of animations that they had, it would solve many of the gameplay issues that Madden is just plagued by, and that EA just will not do anything about. Now you think about how EA operates, and I'm going to wrap this up with this idea. If you're making a lot of money, which is ultimately all EA is trying to do, that's all any of these corporations are really trying to do. Some go about it one way, some go about it another way. But ultimately, it's about making money. Let's be real. But if you're a company that you can do the bare minimum as far as expending your resources on a year-to-year basis and get just the same amount of return, if not more, on an annual basis, would you really think a company that's sole purpose is to make money will ever change the product to benefit the consumer beyond what they feel benefits the consumer? I mean, look around. You get quarterback vision cone, a waste of time. The gameplay sucks, EA. You get real-time lighting, a waste of time. The gameplay sucks, EA. You get natural grass. The game sucks, man. 3-person online. Yo, EA, time out. The gameplay is flawed. But EA is not concerned about that. But yet teams like 2K get shut down despite adversity, despite lack of license. They took the risk on their product. You know what I mean? They knew they were behind the gun. They had been gone for 3 years and coming out with a football game that had no license. Yet they felt strongly enough about their gameplay. They released it anyway. It goes to show that sometimes people aren't always looking for gameplay. People like lights, they like cameras, they like the NFL feel, the NFL experience. They're not so much concerned about the actual game of football. So for those of you who do enjoy that kind of experience, you know, I'm all for it, man. I enjoy football, and I want to play the games that I want to play. So from here on, for a while, I'm going to do a lot of videos on 2K8, a lot of videos on 2K5. Just, you know, for a few days. They'll increase. I'll do other videos, of course, but you know, I want to help everybody kind of get a sort of broader understanding of not just video gaming as a whole, but you know, how you as a consumer, you know, can really exact change with your dollar. And really, I think the only way that we're ever going to get any change from EA is to just stop buying Madden. Even for those people who enjoy the game, it's not perfect. You know it's not perfect. But yet EA fails to do anything about it, really. So I'm at this point now, I didn't buy the game. I'm just boycotting the company. Apparently my voice means nothing, so my dollars mean nothing. Anyway, Blue, out.